Richard Ramírez fue condenado a 19 penas de muerte, sí, así como lo escuchas, y cuando fue entrevistado dijo esto.
Do you admit to being evil, Richard?
We are all evil in some form or another, are we not?
En esta lista también encontraremos la reacción en una entrevista a Charles Manson, el responsable de 10 asesinatos.
Tell me in a sentence who you are.
Nobody. I'm nobody.
Si te sorprendieron estas reacciones, quédate a ver todo el video, porque te aseguro que te dejará helado estas 5 reacciones de asesinos seriales en entrevistas. Antes de comenzar te pediría que te suscribas y que actives la campana de notificación, claro, siempre y cuando te haya gustado el video. Ahora sí, empecemos.
You murdered this man.
Yes,
You tortured him.
of course.
Número 5. Joseph Kallinger. Hace 48 años, exactamente en 1974, Joseph Kallinger, junto a su hijo de 12 años, ingresaron a las casas de familias fingiendo ser vendedores en Filadelfia, Baltimore y New Jersey. ¿Y esto para qué? Todo esto para robar y abusar sexualmente de estas 4 familias anteriormente mencionadas. En este crimen acabaron con la vida de 3 personas de una forma atroz. No se detuvieron y un año más tarde cometieron su último crimen con una enfermera de 21 años. En el lugar del crimen, Joseph y su hijo dejaron pruebas que ayudaron a la policía a dar con ellos. Un año más tarde, en 1975, padre e hijo fueron juzgados y encarcelados, cumpliendo así una condena. Su hijo fue puesto en libertad a los 25 años porque se creía que había sido coaccionado por su padre para cometer los delitos, mientras que a Joseph se le impuso una pena de 40 años. Durante ese tiempo le realizaron esta entrevista.
I'm a patient person, got a good listening ear, and try to help people.
You're patient, with a good ear, and you try to help people.
Yes,
When you're not trying to murder them.
yes,
You murdered your own son?
yes I did.
Why did you do that?
He was a sacrifice. I was to murder 3 million people on the planet Earth, and he was a sacrifice to see if I could murder one of my own. At the end of murdering all the people on Earth, I was going to murder my own family and then take my own life and become God.
What do you think of the death penalty?
I'm opposed to it.
The state has no right to take your life, but you can murder other people?
I don't think anyone has the right to take a life.
Except you?
When I'm under hallucination, I do.
These voices from God, these hallucinations, do you still experience them?
Yes, I do.
Often?
Often.
Do you ever feel violent?
Yes, I do.
What do you feel like doing?
Killing people.
You still feel like killing people?
Yes.
Describe the feeling that you get when you feel like killing people.
Well, last March 11th, I was hallucinating, and I took a razor blade and I cut a man's throat
Here in the hospital?
here in the hospital.
Do you think you'd murder me, Joe?
Yes.
That's gruesome, Joe. That's horrible.
Yes, it is.
And you don't blame me if I say I hope you never get out of this place.
I hope I never do either.
Joseph Kallinger murió de insuficiencia cardíaca el 26 de marzo de 1996. Número 4. Richard Ramírez. Ricardo Leiva Ramírez Muñoz, más conocido como el acosador nocturno, fue un asesino en serie estadounidense que mató a 14 personas en la ciudad de Los Ángeles entre los años 1984 y 1985. Increíblemente fue acusado de 14 asesinatos, 5 intentos de asesinato, 9 violaciones y 2 secuestros. A pesar de estos datos, se estima que actuó en muchas más ocasiones, dado que su modus operandi no era fácilmente identificable y él nunca colaboró con la policía dando datos de sus crímenes. Obviamente fue capturado y el 3 de octubre de 1989 el jurado votó por sentenciarlo a 19 penas de muerte. Estaba a la espera de su ejecución, pero esto nunca se dio porque Ramírez murió de insuficiencia hepática. Aquí una entrevista que se le realizó.
Do you admit to being evil, Richard?
We are all evil in some form or another, are we not?
What do you want the world to know about you?
The world has been fed many lies about me. I have read very few truths.
Who are you?
Just a guy. Just a guy.
Did you kill 13 people?
It would be improper for me to comment on my LA convictions and on my pending case here in San Francisco
Why?
because of my appeals.
Are you appealing these because you say you're innocent? You didn't kill 13 people?
That is correct.
You didn't kill 13 people.
Again, it would be improper for me to comment in any regard to that question.
A lot was made that you're a devil worshiper. Do you worship the devil? Have you ever studied Satanism?
There are different sects of Satanism.
Have you just yes or no? Have you studied Satanism?
Yes, I have.
Are you a worshiper of the devil?
No comment.
Come on, Richard.
I can tell you a little bit about Satanism.
Well, I'm interested in hearing what you got to say then.
It is undefiled wisdom instead of hypocritical self-deceit. It is power without charity. A Satanist admits to being evil.
Do you admit to being evil, Richard?
We are all evil in some form or another, are we not?
I'm asking you the questions, my friend.
Yes, I am evil. Not 100%, but I am evil. Evil has always existed. The perfect world most people seek shall never come to pass, and it's going to get worse. The great epochs of our life is when we gain the courage to rebaptize our evil qualities as being our best qualities.
Número 3. John Wayne Gacy. Seguro ya has visto esta popular foto. Él es John, fue uno de los asesinos en serie más famosos de Estados Unidos. Cometió sus crímenes durante la década de los 70. Se dijo que durante ese periodo de tiempo mató aproximadamente a 33 jóvenes con un método bastante peculiar. Organizaba fiestas en el vecindario vestido de payaso e invitaba a los vecinos a sus reuniones en su jardín. Es por ello que fue llamado popularmente el payaso asesino. Por todos los crímenes fue capturado y en 1994 ejecutado por la muerte de los 33 jóvenes que fueron enterrados en su casa. Aquí una entrevista que se le hizo a este monstruo.
Tonight in News Extra, the man who committed what may be the crime of the century. His name is John Wayne Gacy, convicted of killing 33 innocent people and destroying hundreds of lives.
People don't want to know the truth and the honesty of it. If they want to be convinced or brainwashed into what they believe, then fine, then go ahead and kill me. But vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, because you will have executed somebody that didn't commit the crime.
Those are the words of John Wayne Gacy, pleading innocence from death row at Menard State Penitentiary 13 years after being convicted of his crimes, the most notorious serial killer of our time.
When they paint the image that I was this monster who picked up like these altar boys along the street and swatted them like flies, I said, this is ludicrous.
But the jury didn't find it ludicrous. After barely 2 hours deliberation, its verdict was murder by Gacy, 33 times, 29 bodies buried in that house of his on Summerdale, a crime of horrendous proportions. Many times during our interview, he tried to portray himself as a good guy, an ethical, hard-working family man. Here's how he describes himself as a father.
Loving and caring. I've always looked after my children, even now.
What kind of values do you remember imparting to them?
The kind of values?
Were you strict with them too?
No, not as strict as, no. A lot of things that my dad did, I refused to do, because I don't believe in hitting children. I don't believe in spoiling a child either. My values are such that if you give enough love to
You're
children...
accused of murdering 33 kids and you say you didn't believe in hitting. I mean...
Well, anybody that knows, you see, first of all, you're basing this garbage on what you've heard of me.
And the prosecutor who put him in jail says Gacy is a ruthless and sadistic killing machine.
He's responsible. He knew exactly what he was doing. He planned it in advance. He carried it out, and he enjoyed it.
Número 2. Angela Simpson. Esta mujer llamada Angela, del estado de Arizona, admitió en una entrevista que torturó hasta la muerte a un hombre en silla de ruedas que había conocido en una parada de autobús. El hombre en silla de ruedas era Terry Neely, de 46 años. Él le contó a Angela que era un soplón, es decir, que había acusado a varias personas para mandarlos a la cárcel. Este fue el motivo por el cual Angela lo mató. La chica explicó que entonces le propuso ir a su casa para pasar una noche juntos, y ahí lo torturó durante 1 hora, lo mató y lo cortó en pedazos. Después metió los restos en un cubo de basura y le prendió fuego. Por todos estos detalles, el juez que tomó el caso lo llamó como uno de los casos de homicidio más atroces que haya visto, y la envió a la prisión de por vida. Ahora bien, si ya estaba sorprendido por cómo ocurrieron los hechos, espera porque en su entrevista dijo esto.
You're very upfront.
Pretty much.
About talking about this killing.
Right.
You murdered this man.
Yes.
You tortured him.
Of course.
There is no ambiguity and there is nothing you want to... In court today you said you're not here to pretend to be remorseful.
Of course not. Why would I do that?
Are you remorseful?
Not at all.
Why?
Why would I be?
Well, why did this man deserve to die? You claimed he was a snitch.
Well,
what proof do you have of that?
He told me he was a snitch.
He told you.
On many occasions. But that really doesn't matter. Why did you guys want to kill me? Phoenix wanted to kill me. What's the difference? Everybody has a reason to kill.
The incident, can you tell me anything about what happened during those 3 days while you were...
What do you mean?
I don't know.
I took him to my house, walked him down the street. I don't know why the media acts like the couldn't walk. He walked very well. Walked him upstairs, kicked his ass, and killed him.
And again, your belief is that he was a snitch because he
Right.
told you. You claimed that that other people had been killed in that same part. You had killed other people. Have you killed other people?
No, I've never killed anyone else.
What then? Do you care what anybody thinks
No.
about Angela Simpson and what you
No.
have done?
I don't.
I mean, I'm really not trying to be to get
Right.
you angry, but I want to see you say I killed this guy, he deserved to
Right.
die, blah blah blah. I mean, it's there. You're up
Right.
front. I want to know if you have any concerns about what put you in that position to do that to them.
It was just too much. The things he talked about, it was too much.
Do you believe him? I mean, lots of people go around
Well-
claiming I'm a snitch or make themselves...
Really, you don't say.
Well, I think they talk about law. I've got I know people come. I've got associations with law enforcement. You know, I've got this. I'm a friend with this.
Do you
person.
happen to have a list of those people?
They name drop. Well, maybe in the circle, but you know
Right.
what I'm saying.
Right.
People say lots of things to make themselves sort of look.
Well, he picked the wrong nigger to say that to, if he wanted to brag about putting so many people in prison. You picked the wrong person.
and
so-
that's what did it to him. That's why you.
What, the bragging?
The bragging
Oh, yeah.
about putting people in prison.
Right.
People you knew.
No. No,
But
I
he-
don't know any of them.
Okay. Do you believe him? Do you think he really was a snitch?
Oops, if he wasn't.
Número 1. Charles Manson. Considerado una de las mentes criminales más polémicas de la historia, Charles Manson fue líder de una secta que llevaba su nombre. Dicha secta fue responsable de 10 asesinatos en la década de los 60 y los 70. Todos estos crímenes llevó a la policía a investigar cada caso y llegar al líder de estos asesinatos, es decir, Charles Manson. Finalmente fue capturado y posteriormente sentenciado a pena de muerte, pero esta decisión se cambió. Ahora Charles pasaría el resto de su vida en la cárcel. Para conocerlo un poco mejor, veamos una entrevista que se le realizó.
Money? I got all the money in the world. I'm a king, man. I run the underworld, guy. I decide who does what and where they do it at. I make the money, man. I roll the nickels. The game is mine.
Tell me in a sentence who you are.
Nobody. I'm nobody. I'm a tramp, a bum, a hobo. I'm a boxcar and a jug of wine. And a straight racer if you get too close to me.
Este criminal falleció en el año 2017 por cáncer de colon y paro cardiorrespiratorio a la edad de 83 años.
Believe me, if I started murdering people, there'd be none of you left.
Y llegamos al final del video. ¿A ti qué entrevista te sorprendió más? Si te gustaron estas entrevistas, no dudes en dejar tu like y tu comentario, sobre todo suscribirte y activar la campana de notificación. Ahora sí, nos vemos la próxima semana.
Tell me in a sentence who you are.